Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Building a Nation with Team Canada. And today we have for you what is probably the biggest game of 2024. At least it's the biggest game on the schedule for this year, on the international schedule. Let's put it that way. Because today, we, Canada, go up against USA in the North American Nations League semifinals. So it's the biggest game of the year against our biggest rival. At least, from our point of view, USA is our biggest rival. I don't know from their point of view. I think this rivalry might be heating up. I think our soccer rivalry is becoming a bit more like the hockey rivalry, where each team is pretty evenly matched, and they're definitely fighting for every competition. Every North American competition is those two teams going against each other, and it's sort of becoming that way here in soccer as well. Let's get to the match preview. I don't think there's anything to look at. Oh, wait. I forget myself. I'm so excited for this game. There are several things to look at before we get to the game. We've had a few friendlies. One friendly did not go so well. We played against Cyprus and lost 3-1. This was a very discouraging result. Cyprus was, we can take a look at them. They're not that great. They don't have like a lot of high-value dudes. They got one guy. Jack Rules were $10 million, but the rest of these guys, this is where Canada was like 3 years ago, maybe more. And we're better than this now. We're much better than this team. They're 96th in the world. We should have beat them. We should have beat them very easily. Well, maybe not very easily, but I think we should have come out on top. The team just didn't play very well at all. And part of that, much of that perhaps, came down to goalkeeping. We brought in the youngster, Eric, 18 years old, getting his first real cap. And he did not perform very well. He faced 3 shots, let in 3 goals. It was not good at all. They had 4 shots, period. We subbed Eric out at halftime, and we didn't give up another goal. But by that time, it was too late. The damage was done. We couldn't come back. Had a second team in there. But still, a lot of these players have played before in the first team, and we should be better than that, but just a friendly, so it's not that bad of a result. It's just, everything else other than the scoreboard, we dominated. Shots, on target, possession, corners, everything. They only had 2 corners the whole game. So it's one of those, we'll put it down to an anomaly due to goalkeeping, but still, it's a disturbing result. Then we also had under-20 match against Martinique. We won 3-0. Under-20s looking strong right now. A lot of our players were in there. Melvin back in at goal at the under-20s where he belongs. Maybe not so much up with the senior team. He's not ready for that yet. A lot of our young players in there. Dylan Collin, the central defender, was in there. We got him out on loan right now. He's probably going to come back from loan real soon because he's not doing very well at his loan club. Melvin from Minnesota, the other Melvin, 19-year-old midfielder, still looking good, still playing well. Still a great playmaker there. 15 vision, 16 passing. The rest of him needs to improve. But, a lot of our guys, Zavarisi, Politi, Thompson. Thompson's one of those weird strikers we have who's pretty good everywhere except at being an actual striker. 8 finishing, 12 composure is not good enough. He had 2 key passes, though. So, under-20s still looking good. And I believe our under-19s also played a game. They played Cyprus to a 0-0 draw, so not a lot happened there. But a lot of familiar guys. One guy to look at, Jay DeMello, 17-year-old goalkeeper for TFC3, 15 reflexes, 16 rushing out. We got to keep an eye on this guy. I got to make sure he's even in the Canadian national pool. National team. Yeah, okay, he is in the pool. So DeMelo's another guy we got to keep an eye on. We're keeping an eye on every goalkeeper we could possibly get our mitts on. So yeah. The other thing is our young defensive midfielder Marples. He got called up. He's starting for us for Vancouver, so I guess he could play for the under-19s. Look at this kid. He is very good. I mean, he's well-rounded physically. For 18 years old, I mean, I can't believe his potential is so low. That has to be a problem with our scouts. We got to re-scout this guy or something. Assign a different scout, because this guy has to be better than that. We'll see in the future. I think he's just too good. He's too good as an 18-year-old for this to be his peak. Maybe this is his peak. I don't know. But, man, I really hope it's not. I really hope he's better than that. So, the under 18 or under 19s, okay. Under 20s, very good. Senior team, not so much in the friendlies. So let's hope that none of that carries over for our match today. Nations League semifinal versus USA. Caleb Porter still hanging in there as the head coach since 2019. Been doing okay with Team USA. See if we can look at some recent Team USA history. Where are they ranked these days? They are ranked 29th in the world rankings. That's okay. They've been higher, but for right now, I think sticking in the mid to high 20s is okay for Team USA. Competitions. What have they done recently? 2017, they won the Gold Cup. 2023, they won the Gold Cup. So just last year, Gold Cup winners. Pretty good for Team USA. Runner-up in the Confederation Cup playoffs to none other than Canada in 2023. North American Nations League runner-up in 2020 and 2022. So that's 2 straight Nations League. They've been the runners-up. Anything else? Runner-up in Olympic qualifying last year. 2018, they were runner-up in the Under-20 World Championship. They won the Under-20 North American World Championship in 2022. Good for them. So they've had some success in this recent memory. But maybe, I don't know, it's hard to judge with Team USA because right now, in real life, they're in such a downward position that any of this sort of success looks pretty good. If you asked any Team USA fan today, like, would you take a Gold Cup victory right now? They would absolutely say yes. Same thing with, just getting to a Confederations Cup. They would absolutely take that any day of the week. So it's hard to say, but Caleb Porter has had decent success. It's not runaway success, but pretty decent success. Weston McKennie is now their captain. John Brooks is the vice captain. Tyler Adams, of course, is their key player. What does he look like these days? He still looks pretty good. Technically, he's a little just sort of okay. I mean, tackling, passing, marking, I guess, for a defensive midfielder type guy, that's okay. But the rest of his technicals aren't that great. But he's pretty good. I mean, I'd still take him for Team Canada, don't get me wrong, but, for your key player, I don't know if he's key player material on a lot of international teams. Let's see. I'm surprised that's not Pulisic. He looks a little bit more impressive to me, but maybe it's just because he's got those more flashy technical skills. He's got the first touch and the dribbling. His speed is still very good. 25 years old now, Christian, getting a little old. Getting on the tail end of his career. No, he's still got many, many years to go. Is there anything else we really need to look at for Team USA? I don't think so. I mean, we should know these guys. We'll get to their lineup. That's the important thing, right? Other than that, not a lot happening. They are the favorites today. 6-4 favorites, so fairly decent favorites. But in our last 3 meetings, USA has yet to win. 2 wins and a draw for Canada. No wins for Team USA. So right now we are dominating this particular rivalry. Breezy and 93 degrees at Independence Park in Kingston, Jamaica. It is a sellout. 35,000 tickets sold. So it's going to be an interesting, it's a neutral site arena that we're playing in. This is kind of rare for a USA team. They usually like to play a lot of home games, especially in some of these North American competitions. They're quite often held in the USA. So this might be a little bit different for USA, but we're going to try to take advantage of whatever we can take advantage of. We're going to drop back to the 4-4-2. We're not going to get caught like we have been in at other times. So we're going to go a little bit more defensive. We're going to use our custom control / counterattack weird thing that we do to keep the scores down. And we're going to go. Now, Pantami, our quote-unquote starting goalkeeper, was injured for Vancouver. So he's not played much. He's not fit. The crowd is really loud. I'm going to take my headphones off. So we brought in a new guy. We've discovered a new goalkeeper. Sort of. Jan Filian, playing for Zamax. Nuktel Zamax. Nukatel? No idea. Swiss? What league are these guys in? Competition, senior squad. They're not currently in any competitions. Swiss Challenge League. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. He's goalkeeping over there in Europe. And this is what he is. He's got pretty good technicals, I guess, by our standards. Pretty good technicals. Lots of aerial reach. Reflexes of only 11. Not happy about that. He is more of a sweeper keeper, but he is 6'4". Does have a lot of jumping reach, a lot of strength. His problem is in the mental areas. Like, I compared him against all the goalkeepers that were fit. That was another thing. A lot of our goalkeepers were unfit. So I compared him, and basically he was better technical, he was mostly the same physical, and he was worse mental. So I don't know. I don't know how this guy is going to go, but we're going to throw him in there versus Team USA because we don't really have a lot of other good or even decent options. So this could get bad. But anyway, brought Zlatkovic in at left back to give us more defensive presence. Same with Tomori on the right. And then Rocco and Henry. This is basically the best defensive back four we can possibly put together as a nation. So there it is. Then Davies, Norman, Arfield, Tabla. Again, a fairly defensive midfield. I mean, all four of these guys can play defense. Maybe Baloo is a little bit less in terms of the defensive area. Only 6 tackling, 6 marking. But the other 3 guys can play defense pretty well. Davies even used to be a fullback. Norman and Arfield, they're 2 of our better defensive players. Then up top, Cavallini and David. So this is close to one of the best lineups that we could possibly put out there. Definitely for Nations League. So we're going to go with it. Meanwhile, they've got Bono in goal. Bello. Look at this. The youngster, George Bello, 22 years old. Currently playing at Augsburg. I think he was he's the Atlanta United kid. Came up from the academy. Played well for them for 2 years. And then went out to Bayern for 11.75. And then sold to Augsburg for 6.75. So he's sort of making his way back down the track a little bit, but we'll see. I don't think this is his debut. I think he's had a couple of caps, 10 appearances for Team USA. Brooks, Kremen Carter-Vickers in the middle, Yedlin on the right-hand side, Adams and McKinney in the midfield. That's going to be a tough midfield for many years to come. Way on the left, Pulisic on the right, Horta in the middle. Andre Horta, how about this? He's taken U.S. citizenship, 1 appearance. So USA is getting tricky, bringing in some of these, they're using our tactics of playing a player 5 years in MLS and then bringing him up to the national team. So that gives them a very, very potent playmaker in the middle of the field. That's an interesting move. And then Josh Sargent up top. So we'll see. This is going to be a very interesting match. I think these two teams are very well balanced, very well matched, except for goalkeeper. We got issues in goalkeeper. How's Bono looking these days? I mean, yeah, he's clearly a superior goalkeeper to our guy. There's just no question about it. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. All right. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. Okay, who didn't like that? Cavallini doesn't care about fans. Cavallini is here to win. So let's be assertive. Show me what you got. Nope, he's confused and demotivated. Okay. Tried to give him a personal talk, and he wasn't up for it. Tough luck. Tough luck, my friend. I don't think we need to tightly mark Weston McKennie. That's fine. Maybe Tyler Adams would be a better choice there. Pulisic, of course, we have to tightly mark him. Horta. Yeah. Okay. Josh Sargent, leading goal scorer. To the tunnel talk. Let's go. All right, you sprung a few surprises. Yeah, I picked the team that gives us the best chance of winning. You could make a real statement. No, my primary focus will be make sure we keep things tight at our own end to protect that goalkeeper. Last time it was 3-2 finish where we won the playoff game. If we perform as we can, I know we'll win. Anyway, Nations League playoff was last time we played. We beat them 3-2. We might need to do the same thing. We might need to outscore them, but for now we're going to try to be a little bit more conservative. Cautious, possess the ball in our own end. I don't know that USA is going to press us. We'll see. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be their style or not. Oh. The other thing we need. We need highlights. We need highlights. My man, Extendo highlights. That's why I wanted to just sort of rush through the friendly and get to this so we could play extended highlights on this match and not have to worry about playing 2 games in one episode. Okay, so hopefully we will get some highlights. Yedlin must be closed down on. Okay, I can agree with that. It's Yedlin looking like these days. 30 years old. So fast. Still so fast. Get out. Get out. All right, USA is making tactical changes. Here we go. Throw in Canada. Tamori gets it to David. Back to Tamori. Sends it in. Can he get it to Cavallini? He cannot. Bono is there to intercept. We might have a mega highlight. Bono dribbling the ball. Interesting maneuver there. Bombs it downfield. Rocco's going to take that easily. Zlatkovic. Going to dwell on the ball. This is what he likes to do in Vancouver. It didn't quite work out the same way, but that's classic Zlatkovic. Dwell on the ball and then bomb it forward to one of the strikers. Here we go. Canada on the attack. Baloo slicing through the defense. Bono has to make a big save. Okay. I'm okay with this. This I can handle. Defense holding strong. And then the attack. That was a pretty good attack. That gets us a corner. Arfield can't get it past Adams. Davies tries to head it in. Davies with the shot. Bono has to deflect it wide. Davies thinking he should have scored there. Holding his face. But Canada gets another attempt. Here we are with the corner play. Sending it in. Horta intercepts. Pulisic a little tired. Horta's got a yellow. What's Pulisic looking like these days? We just looked at him, right? Yeah, he's still really good. Yeah, stop that. Stop looking at that guy. How about Sargent? He's pretty good too. He's become much more of a target man. 15 strength, 15 jumping reach, 13 heading. He could definitely be playing target man for them. He still looks like a young Ron Howard, but, that's a pretty old picture by this point. Picture is probably taken in, 2016 or something like that. Here we go. Free kick. Okay, the wall blocked it. Thank you. Do not let it get to our goalkeeper. Cavallini on the run, starting the counterattack. He's got several guys rushing forward. Davies. Okay, at least he saved them from counterattacking our counterattack. 41 minutes. Rocco wins the header to McKinney. Pulisic brings it down. USA is going to start their attack across midfield. Pulisic diving through the defense. Gets it out wide to Yedlin. Sends it in. Oh, off the post. Or off the crossbar. Baloo, though, wins it at midfield. And that ends the USA attack. Okay, they got their first real shot on goal. I mean, they have technically 2 shots on goal. One off the crossbar. We are beating them in corners, 7 corners to 1. All right, here we go. Tamori taking the free kick. Nope, wide, but Henry brings it in. Some interesting players taking these set pieces. And there's the end of the half. Okay, boys and girls. 0-0 at halftime. We'll take that. Absolutely, we will take that. USA 5 shots, 2 on goal, 50% possession. Evenly matched teams, just like I thought we might be. We can just go straight to the dressing room here. Do we have any tactics we need to... Not that. Analysis is what I meant. Close down. Should encourage to play a short passing game. Remove team instructions. Hit early crosses. You know, I don't think that's a bad idea. You can remove that. If USA is not going to press us, which it doesn't seem like they are, then we can do short passing. That's fine. Okay, pep talk. We're doing fine. Let's be calm. Happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Let's go. No problems. No worries. We're in the land of no worries here. Okay, Horta's somebody to worry about. Adams, yeah. They got a lot of guys to worry about, but so far we're matching them pretty well. Tries to get it out wide, gets it to Yedlin. Davies with a big tackle. They're definitely trying to get Yedlin forward. Here we go. Let's get a counterattack. There's a big win from Norman, but it goes straight to Yedlin. Centers to Adams. He's covered. No problem. Covered. McKinney going the wrong direction. It's fine. USA forced back across midfield. Going to reset the offense. Horta's the guy we really got to watch out for. Man, I didn't like that. Way gets forward. Hey, fill in with a stop. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen a goalkeeper stop a shot. I'm excited about that. Zlatkovic intercepted the throw-in. Been some bad throw-ins recently. Pulisic, please somebody stop him from doing whatever he's doing. Tamori with a big tackle. Thank you. Tamori, big shot. Fillion with the save again. Looking good. Corner. Pulisic. Gonna send it in. Oh, Brooks. I thought that was going in. Brooks sent it way wide, though. It's just a bad angle from my depth perception. Okay, so we've weathered a little mini storm there, and we're looking good. Pulisic is tired. He's going to have to come out. Adams with a yellow card. Here we go. Tamori with another free kick. Tamori, oh, he got that on goal, but Bono is there. I thought I set my set piece takers. Free kick takers. Man, why isn't Davies taking the direct free kicks? I mean, there's like a ton of guys in there who should be taking the direct free kicks. Oh, I guess all of our left-sided guys are not in the lineup. Yeah. How about we give Baloo a try? Oh, what happened? Okay, 51 minutes. 51 minutes and counting. Still very even. 8 shots to 7. We've got 5 on target to their 4, so we've got a better percentage. They now have increased to 52% possession. Still only have 2 corners. Clock is going very slow. Michael Bradley in for Weston McKinney. How about that? 36 years old, still hanging in there. Rocco's been booked. Okay, here we go. Zlatkovic to Davies. Out to Cavallini. Back to Davies. Center it, my man. Gets it to Norman. Norman, get it to Arfield. Take the shot. Take the shot. He rockets it over the net, but that's fine. That's what we want him to do. We're going to get rid of shorter passes again. 61 minutes. Yeah, I'd still like to try a few over-the-top balls to David, but so far, neither he nor Cavallini have done much of anything. They're the worst-rated guys on the squad currently, so I'm not happy about that. 61 minutes. Okay, Carlton in, Horta out. Pulisic sends in a free kick. Rocco heads it out. Zlatkovic can't get there, but he's covering Carlton. Back out wide. Christian. Oh, boy, that just missed Adams. That was nearly a perfect pass. Bradley covered. Carlton gets it to Pulisic, who was uncovered. Why was he uncovered so much? That's brutal right there. Late, well, it's not that late a goal, but still, it is kind of a late goal. Look at him, Pulisic hanging out on the back side here. Covered, not covered. Baloo, no, Davies. Chose the wrong man to cover. Here we go, throw in. Let's get one back. Let's get it right back. Baloo. Send it. Send it to Cavallini. Cavallini's open. Cavallini, he's testing the back of the defense. Baloo, send it in. Nope. Deflected. Way. USA starts their counterattack. We've got plenty of guys back behind the ball. Sargent is all by himself. Gonna drop it back to Carlton. Pulisic trying to get open. He's got it. Going up against Zlatkovic, I think. Okay. Pulisic, they got to get him out of here soon. Here we go. David scoops it forward to Cavallini. Cannot get there. Bono is going to bomb it. Okay. Gets it right to Michael Bradley. Gets it forward to Josh Sargent. Carlton. Nope. Nope. Okay. Highlights are coming fast and furious now. Wait. Carlton. USA seems to be getting more highlights. I don't like this at all. Pulisic out wide to Yedlin. We're going to cover him. Henry heads it out. What is that? No. We don't want that. All right, we're going to have to change things up here. We're going to have to pause. Team instructions. All right. No, not that. We need full-on tactics. We need full-on tactical change here. We have to go, get out. We have to go attacking. Baloo, Davies. You know what we're doing. We're doing formation number 2. Support. Let's see, in possession. Slightly more direct. Take off some of these situations. Be more expressive. Need to counter press. Okay. Okay, we got problems. We're going to have to open it up. Tighter marking. More urgent. Ah, okay. That's the other thing we need to change. We're high pressing from a very low angle. Oh, that's a bit too high. That's a bit too high. Okay. Got to put pressure on him. Can't let him just sit back with a 2-0 lead. Got to get forward. Got to attack. Got to make some subs. Boy. Boy, howdy. Boy, howdy, what do we do? Let's see. David is not playing well. We're going to have to bring in... Harumph. We got all kinds of people not playing well. Do I really want to take out David? Not particularly. Let's see. What options do we have? Honestly, not a lot. We do have Millar. We could bring him bring him in for Davies, honestly. Put him on attack. Get the yellow card out of there. Slatkovic not actually playing well, but you know, we could bring in Cabra and put him on attack. See if he can change the dynamics. Cabra hasn't been playing well for us, so this would be a way for him to redeem himself, but it doesn't look like it's happening. 80 minutes. '84. Shouts. Demand more. Come on. Done everything we can do here. Here we go. Cavallini. Free kick. Sends it in. Henry can't get there. Pulisic still in the game. He's got to be just about dying. Canada retains possession. Get it out wide. He does get it out wide to Cavallini. He sends it in. It's tipped. Straight to Bono. No problems. Okay. Mega highlight continues here. 87 minutes. Carlton takes a shot. Fillion. You know, he's been okay. Honestly, I'd call him up again. We definitely don't want him as a starter. But he's been okay. Tamori's about to get a card or something. 88 minutes. Tamori does get a card. Not much we can do about that. Carlton floats into the area. 4 minutes of added time. Can we get 2 goals in 4 minutes? I don't think so. Corner. Cabra. Not a great corner, but Baloo grabs it. Baloo's shot is deflected. Okay. Still 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 1 minute to go. 30 seconds. 10 seconds. No seconds. We're going to go down to defeat. 2-0 to USA. Disappointing, boys. Disappointing. You know, I don't think we can completely rack that one up to goalkeeper because we faced 8 shots. You know. You'd like for him to stop more, but, you know, 2 of 8, that's better than any other goalkeeper we've had. And we just didn't generate anything offensively. We got that problem again where it's either we have to generate offense tactically or we have to generate defense tactically. We can't do them both naturally, unfortunately. So we still got that problem to deal with. All right, dressing room. Pep talk. You know, I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. I'm not happy. I'm not going to be happy with that. Not going to be happy with getting to the semifinals. We technically have 3 years to get ready for the World Cup, and this is not an auspicious debut. Not a way to begin that sort of trek. All right, boys. So this was pretty bad. USA eased to victory. Canada defeat in the Nations League semifinals. Okay, the team were seen as one of the favorites in the competition. While they failed to reach the final, their campaign went as many expected. Okay. Daniil Henry apparently has left Atlas. Vancouver received $230,000 from the deal. Okay, fine. That's good. Thank you. We'll take it. Didn't realize he was in the middle of a trade. But anyway, what I'm interested in is the board. Board is still super happy with everything. That's good. That's very good. 63% secure. Nations League, avoid a relegation battle. And we got to the semifinal. Okay. Interesting. Reach the semifinal. Okay, I don't know. These are two conflicting statements here. So in Nations League A, they want us to reach the semifinal, which we did. Nations League, just avoid a relegation battle. So come on, guys. Let's get our expectations in order here. Anyway, there's no other competitions on the schedule. So I don't know what we're going to do from Team USA, or Team Canada, I mean. Other than we got a couple of friendlies. We got our communist friendlies here. But other than that, nothing on the schedule. So we'll see what pops up. I guess next we got more Champions League with Vancouver. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.